Now. Oh, the slow... Well, it's not a race, but so slow, that wall. Dead quad. First quad, dead quad. Sweden gets going with the good things. First yellow as well. First rocket goes to Australia, though. I hadn't noticed that bit. It's gone. Nobody has rocket anymore. Yeti right on the spot gets it again. No, he didn't get it from here. Somebody dropped it, actually. I think it was Blindcat who had it. He dropped it, and Yeti picked it up. OK has the second rocket now. One rocket on each side. Now, time to get some yellows, Australia. Because I see a lot of yellow on the Swedish part of that HUD. Not much else. There we go, Blindcat stole it. Ah, it's a bit on the nose, isn't it? Takes the armor and then smacks the inquiring Swede in the face with a grenade. But Swedes are so nice. +3. Australia with not the quad, but with the lead. Tenuous lead, 3 frags, not much to go by. Especially when the opposition is Sweden with a quad. Although just one RL. Let's BPS at quad. He's kind of low on health. Manages to fill up a little bit. Is going to take that yellow. Yes. BPS doing well. Surviving here. Is that a dropped pack though? Nice play by Yeti around the corner. You have to remember that this is a high ping game. 140, 150 ping. So rockets are nasty, but they're nasty in the same way for everybody, so it kind of works. Anti-lag is going to take care of the boomstick and super shotgun, which is interesting. Comes in handy on all the maps. That's a dead quad. 2 rockets for Australia. They're in the lead still. Halsum, the only rocket with an armor as well. Halsum, blast from the past in the Australian QuakeWorld scene. For sure a veteran. An acknowledged veteran beyond the borders of his country. I think he might be in Frags on Extreme 2 or 3. Australia still in the lead. Doing well on the yellows. Looks like they're gonna get one more Drax with the yellow. 10. Sweden gets the quad and a grenade too. No, wow. Nice dodging. That grenade would have been bad. I guess BPS could have cushioned the blow, but not more after that. So, if you want to learn Swedish, we'll wait. We will wait for the end of that run. Yes, what is that fucking shit, says COVID. Quite easy to understand. 7 frag lead still for Australia, doing well. And there are legitimate questions of why is the Swedish lineup not stronger? Well, still doing the ass. Yes, of course, he's back. That's this guy. Everybody loves him. Matt. Xantum, the team captain, is not taking part because he doesn't want to play in Team Overlay on games. And to be fair, I'm not sure if they've enabled it because I see it regardless because I'm on QTV, but him not playing is going to give Australia much more of an advantage than them using the Team Overlay. But Sweden has reclaimed the lead, BPS with the quad, retaking red. Yeah, he's got it easy. Or does he? Yeah, he should. And we have Sweden with full stack. So it took 4 minutes for Sweden to come back into this one. And how? Everybody's got armor, everybody's got rockets. They can lock this down now. 4 minutes. Write that down, 4 minutes to a full Sweden roster fully geared. I think some of them had greens, now they have yellows. It's getting worse, and Australia is not able to score any more frags now. Hopefully they will find some more, but right now they can't. And Sweden is piling up the yellows. Drax the lone RL on his team. Hope can survive. Ooh, it looks like a... Yep. So it looks like we will be distributing ice cream to Sweden shortly. Quick look at the scores. BPS and OK under 10 deaths. Pretty even performance across the Australian lineup. Drax not finding the kills yet, but he'll get around to it, I'm sure. Someone with the quad. Are they going to send somebody ahead of him to push into the yellow? No need, because OK was there, and they had cleared his entrance. We had, I think, didn't we have a 40 frag lead? Well, we're gonna have it. We're gonna get it. As in, we are going to get that lead, potentially, and it might be what's crossing Australian minds right now. We're going to get it. Well, you're getting it right now. I hope it stops and you can come back into this one, because the Australians have some... They've got some stuff to bring to the table. Don't assume that because they can pretty much only play among themselves, they're too far behind. They've shown some good stuff in the practice games. Now, the question that everybody is wondering now, is asking themselves, sorry, everybody's wondering whether when you jib an Australian Quake player, do the jibs spin backwards? I don't have the answer to that. And to be honest, it's going too quickly for us to tell. "40 frag lead, there we go, we've got it." Wow, it looks like Australia hasn't been able to pick up a single yellow in a long time now. They've been stuck at 5 for a bit. Quite a bit too long. And this is key on this map. Now I'm sure they know what to do when out of control for the yellow. Denied. 2 for 1. Skirk having the time of his life. And we are now close to a 50 difference. Still no signs of extra yellows for the players from down under. 107. Okay, so Sweden has crossed the 100 frags mark. It's not even halfway through. 55 on E1 M2 from the teachings of Master Nidvire in the GetQuad co-casting that we did, is getting to be a little much at 9 minutes of game time. Skirk with a quad bore, that's going to be good for... Oh! Australia has picked up their 6th yellow. Can they get any more? We have a bit of a reset right now, just, I mean, not much armor anymore for anybody, but 2 rockets, air quotes, only 2 rockets for Sweden. And they're already waiting for the next yellow. Skirk is guarding it for his friends. OK is going to pick it up, I think. And he dies. Huh. Well, I'm not sure what happened. 63 frags. One more yellow for Australia. BPS on the quad. Whoa. Quad point to the face. That was a good rocket from Halsum. Unfortunately, BPS has the quad and decides what happens. Like shoots Sith lightning bolts at at the enemy or something. I think that 40 frag lead that Australia managed to hold back for a while is now almost doubled. 7 yellows, and OK is going to guard this one. Picking it up or leaving it for Tumman or somebody else. Time to go for quad. Denied. Do I need to do this with an Australian accent? Denied. And I have to be super careful to not be extra offensive. Not so much because of getting it wrong, but worse, getting it confused with the New Zealand accent, which is you don't tell them that they sound the same and live. Windows update. I'm glad I found that name. 86. Getting close to 90 frags difference. Sweden 150. Still just 7 yellows for Australia. I'm waiting for the mother of all quadruns by Australia. I want a Paul Hogan moment. I think that's a quad? Nah, that's a quad. Yeah, well, nah, not gonna happen. $100 frags difference coming soon. Come on, Skirk. Your team needs the ice cream. You guys have been edging so close to getting, you know, served. 4 scoops. 10 deaths for BPS. He's died 5 times in 5 minutes. Something close to that. Oh, a boar? No, not a boar. A misplaced rocket by OK98. Dead quad. Dead quad. I missed who it was. I was alt-tapped one time. Australia gets one more quad. They die. That was their second quad. Picked up by Yeti. Sweden knocking at the 100 frag difference though. Right. Yeti is doing what you need to do, I think, from what I've learned last season in 4-on-4. Out of control on E1M2. Get the Mega. Stage an attack from here if you can have rockets. They have 2 RLs. Also, Yeti are equipped. Is that enough though? It could be not too much armor on the Swedish side. Come on, Australia. There we go, Yeti with another quad. Team kill, but it doesn't matter, go for it. Come on, mate. Land them shots. Hit scan, hit scan. And OK has taken his spot. That's a bitch to defend. Well done by Yeti getting this kill here. Usually the guy on top here has a much easier time defending. And the guy coming in has doing what he's doing. Coming in and dying. 94. Australians pushing back. It's been a minute or two since I said the 100 frag difference was looming for the Swedes, and they were at about 95, and it's going down even. All right, you're gonna have one more. Finally, they're touching quads. They're barely touching more yellows. There was just 8. Last time I saw that counter was at 7, and it was 2, 3, 4 minutes ago. That might be their shot at reclaiming the item. At the cost of precious frags. But at this kind of frag difference, who's counting? I would love to see a hell of a comeback, but 80 frags with 4 minutes to go seems nigh on impossible. They got more, they got some more. 9 yellows. Come on. Ah, insane. Always complaining about divisions and that kind of stuff. Yes, if you haven't seen it, Poland got butt raped by Sweden last night. 200 plus frag difference on both maps. And apparently Sweden had a B lineup that was... what did he say? It was a B lineup, but it was still stronger than this. It's like, well, they're getting the C lineup. Well, A, that's not nice. And B, Australia is coming back a little bit. 80 frags. They're pushing back. Well done. Keep it up. Yeah, figures. Look at the team overlay. 4 rockets, 3 armors. And a couple of more yellows since that settled into place. Yeti back. Okay, he must be the... he must have been assigned mega health at birth, I think. Awesome on the quad. Anybody at yellow? Not anymore. Nice push. Clears the room. Makes way for his friends, and there's going to be a 14th red going. No, not even. That went to Sweden. Saw the icon flash up there. Skurk steals the mega health. Yeti is not going to be pleased about that. Well, he's far away. Waiting for that. Waiting in the murky yellow armor waters. Wading through. You wade through waters. You wait in, you wade through. 80 frags. Sweden has reached 200 frag mark. Client can't on the quad. Can't make it alive. How many Swedes at yellow? That's a couple. And we're about to get to the... oops. Headphones are feeling the heat. Getting to a final minute garbage time. Sweden winning their map pick. Fourteen to 37 yellows. Whoopsie. Doesn't say anything about team overlay. I'd like to know whether they voted it on or on or off. I missed out that bit. Because they have a shot at toggling it now. They've been doing good on that green armor pickup. I mean, usually you wouldn't care too much about that one, but there isn't much armor to go around anyway here, so anything you can take is good. Yeah, this was the first map. Sweden's map pick. You want him to. Maybe before clearing the console, BPS MVP. Okay, so pretty close count in killed rockets. They didn't pick up enough. But it's not the weapons. It doesn't look like it was the weapons that like damage are pretty close. Yeah. It looks like it was down to the yellows. It can't be that simple. Who won Boomstick with 150? Well, that was okay now yet with 48. Hitscan is anti-lagged, so 48% is perfectly feasible at that kind of ping. Especially seeing as everybody is suffering from similar pings. So, DM3. Australia goes to DM3. As a reminder, they defeated Norway on this map by... Let me inspect the results. They defeated Norway 204, 230. Now, Norway isn't quite the same strength as Sweden, but this isn't the full strength Sweden either. So now, Australia has played quite a few practice games in recent weeks. Problem is, it's all a bit of a blur to me. I can't quite remember which maps they were showing some good stuff on. We don't want to scar this first international encounter with Team Overlay. Ah. Yeah, I think what the Europeans are afraid of here is that they assume that everything that comes from Australia has teeth and is dangerous, is like deadly. So no, Australian Team Overlay is not stronger and will not kill you after one bite, so you can allow them to have it. First rocket going to Sweden, and the power-ups going to Australia. Are they going? Yeah, they got the quad too. Nice. Power-ups and shaft. Anybody make their way to the armor, or Awesome had the... no, that's the wrong way around. That's his low health. That was red. Australia has the red. And they are leading. But for how long? Yeti says, screw you guys. I'm gonna pick up that rocket launcher. Yeah, Team Overlay is cheating, but automatic weapon switching isn't. Let's not get into that. 10 frag lead for Australia. Looks like they might... oh no, BPS steals that red. Well, steals, he was sitting on it. And two of them were pushing, but they couldn't get him. I'm not sure they had rockets. I mean, somebody up there, you want a rocket launcher and you hit the rocket right above the red, or at least on the support bar kind of thing above it. going at it with just boomsticks is going to take a while. It can work, but it's going to take some time. And they were not able to deliver in time. So, lone rocket launcher still... Oh, now it's BPS. Sweden with the only RL. Third red for Australia. Eight frags. It's not huge. It's decent. It's also early days. They want to make sure they don't screw up. Stay in that one. It's a bit early for them. I wouldn't want to get up and play an official league of an official 4-on-4 game, 7 AM or thereabouts. Although I'm not sure. Maybe I've heard some of them, like they're not all in the same time zone. If you didn't realize, Australia is wide enough to be covering 2.5 time zones. And I'm not sure that they have people this far apart in the lineup. So for some it might be even worse. But they're slinging on to this one. Next row is going to go to BPS. And that's 2 big armors going to Sweden. They don't have weapons. That's not gonna work. BPS with everything getting geared up progressively red. Then quad. Then mega health, and now just to find some victims. Get skills without even looking. He's using the force. Despite this, Australia is still hanging on to that tenuous lead. That could be a nice trick jump if you land it. I wonder what it looks like. I don't remember seeing it too much. I have an idea of what that rocket jump he tried is supposed to look like, and I have an even better idea of how it's going to, or all the wrong ways that you can mess it up. I'm good at that usually. Awesome. On the quad. Oh, corner. Saves okay, 98. He is shielded from that quad rocket with the corner and even get the yellow to recover from that scare, I guess. I wouldn't want a rocket-wielding quad guy pushing me in that small box. Traumatizing event for anybody. So far, so good. Australia still 10 frags ahead. I mean, 10 frags. Oh, but it's Pens time. Can OK make it on time for quad? Nope. Awesome gets it. And that will be short-lived. In the game of rock, paper, scissors of Quake, Pent trumps everything. And that's the ceiling shot I was alluding to earlier. Makes quick work of this, despite the latency. So what's up? Australia has nothing anymore. Oh, okay, blind cat with the Laurel. Picked it up right off the spawn. Yeti has one too. Hang on to these guys. Okay, so Yeti went through teleport and yellow teleport. Hey, good move. He actually picks up the quad, although it dies. Oh, too bad. Hey, they've lost the lead. Teams are tied. So they hang on. What's the? I don't even know how to I can't even into English anymore. They managed to hang on to this for 6 minutes. Not too bad. Hopefully they can stay close or even reclaim the lead. Manageable. Just one weapon on the Swedish side. Drax with the red on the Australian side. If only he had a weapon. Him or his friends. And that's going exactly the opposite as we have OK and Timon with Shaft now. Okay, Quad's at about 10. Hasn't gotten too delayed. Goes to Sweden. And we have, okay, we have one weapon now for Australia. That's Blind Cat with the Shaft. 4 frags behind. Okay, 98. Desperately trying to find some victims. Just about gets one. Or 2, or 3, but no, nothing works. It's a good coordination by the Australians dodging the quad. Almost entirely. This could have gone much worse for them, especially seeing as they only had like one weapon, Blind Cat with that shaft, still hanging on to that. Survival. Right now. Sweden with 1 RL, 2 shafts, everybody with armor. This could be bad. We're about to turn a 10 frag difference. There we go, 10 frags. DPS on the quad showing what he's got. Oh, facial denied. Reclaiming control of the scoring, essentially saying, all right then, we've had our fun, so can I have the quad now? Thanks. Doesn't even need the quad to finish. And that's 20 lead. It was, what, 6? That was a 15 boost in frag difference from BPS and friends. And they're still hanging on to their weapons. Drax has the shaft now. I don't know if it's Blind Cat dropped him, picked it up from the spawn, or anybody else. Still equipped. BPS's... I think BPS's plans for the evening is to steal as much camera time as he can. So far it's working out for him. So Australia is doing okay on the yellows, but they are notably falling behind on red armor control. They haven't had one in a while. And this reminds me of what happened on E1M2, and I'm sure they don't want to remember this. I mean, just as a learning experience, not the burning feeling. Not that they aren't used to burning feeling sensations. 28, come on. And the pent goes to Sweden. Enemy quad, but he's dead. Oh no, he prematurely called for an enemy quad. It's a good call. Blind Cat has the quad. He does have it. And he's got quad in RL and yellow, so that could be good for Australia if he can put all of that to work. And that's looking bad because he crosses path with the Pent guy. But Pent ends first, so now is your time to shine, Blind Cat. Quad ends, and okay, give the man some health, quick. $28. About 30 now. Australia has picked up a couple more reds. That and the quad and rockets. There is improvement in their finances, not their finances, their resources. Yes, 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 come on. Finish him! Little refill along the way. Pint of Foster's. 29, so they've managed to prevent Sweden from getting further ahead. Australia can still do this, but they need to start picking up more red armors, I would think, from the stats I have in front of me. Ooh, we're gonna get quad again. Blind cat, quad guy. Serial quad guy for Australia on this map, I might add. Rockets at yellow, saving stuff for his friend. Oh, Yiri, the only RL alive on the map. Good thing he's armored, he can hold his own for a bit. Fend off the enemies. Okay, cool. So Blind Cat has RL as well. And that's Australia with 2 reds to none. 2 RLs to none. With yellows too, so that's... Now, BPS and OK have Shaft and Red, so that would be good counters. Shaft and Mega and Red. Hey, they pushed together into quad. Nice defense by Australia. That was quite a bit of firepower coming there, where it was OK and BPS both with Mega, Red, and Shaft. So you have my respects for fending these two off. For what it's worth, it was nice. Still hovering around the 30 frag difference, so for sure this is a contested map. No crap. Hopefully nothing you can figure out. Now, that's OK again with Red and Mega. It's Skirk's turn to get Red and Mega. 1 minute to the next pent, by the way. Oh, that's bad. This time around, OK is able to pick up that quad he was pushing for 1 minute ago. And he gets it. And that's Sweden breaking the 30 frag difference barrier. Australia still lacking in reds. OK, now it is plenty happy with that that stuff he's got on him. Quad Shaft. Still very healthy. Is he going to take that or save it for his friends? Let's not be greedy. Or maybe you should. Playing it safe. Hey, Australia gets the pent. And he can make it in time for quad. No, gets pushed off the ledge. Quad goes to OK98. Who is invisible, but visible due to the light halo around him. And Blind Cat has no explosives to take care of that nuisance. That's unfortunate. I mean, no, they didn't even dispatch of that power up. He was still going. He eventually petered out, and that was it. We're getting close to a 40 frag difference. 4 minutes to go. Things need to be kicked up a gear on the Australian side now if they want to tie this one, let alone overtime or win. Dead quad? I didn't even notice who got it. No quad dead. Team say message. And it's about 50. Oh, no, is it? We've gone beyond 40, getting close to 50 in a much shorter time span than it took to get from 30 to 40 frag difference. So we might be seeing Australia cracking at the seams a little more. Nine more reds still for Sweden. Everybody's showing up to the party. But who's going to get all the pieces of the cake? The good ones. Looks like Sweden again. Someone left to his own devices because he's got red. He's the only one with... Well, he was until then. The only one with any good armor on him. Running low on cells though, so use them sparingly. Now what I'm wondering, this looks like this is going 2-0 for Sweden. What I'm wondering is whether these guys will decide to go for a third bonus map, because any game is good practice. And since we're all here, why not? I would be willing to sit through that one as well. Australia is, I mean, if you've seen the practice games I was mentioning earlier, you see that there is some potential in that lineup, and they're doing well. And any practice they can get is going to be good. Beneficial. So, okay, now you hit the quad. Are we going to see a 60 frag difference? Are we going to see Sweden hit 200 frags? $15 reds. 15 reds apart. $15 reds apart. 60 frags. Come on. Yes. Okay, we have the 60 frag mark. Difference, that is. Sweden is... Looks like Sweden is going to hit the 200 frags before the end of this. Final minute garbage time now. Wow, I hadn't noticed. Okay, 98. 19 deaths. That's nearly a ratio of 3 here. So that's it, Sweden hits 200. Twice the red armors, more than twice the red armors. Good showing from Australia though, well done. I'm hoping to see a third map, DM2 for fun, please. Yes, 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 play DM2. I never thought I would be begging for a game of DM2, but here it is. Yeah, DM2. Final map for practice purposes. Go ahead. It's not the full fat Swedish lineup, but it's still a good practice, no doubt. Match tag is Prague, so we are now officially, this game is over. 2-0 to Sweden. But yeah, DM2 for fun. Oxymoron. Damn right. Or is it? Depends who you ask. I am going to side with hang time. Here we go. Bonus map for extra suffering. For suffering time. Make it DM2 time. So, on one hand, Australia gets 2 reds. On the other hand, Skirk gets the quad. That would have played out differently at low pings with that rocket play around the staircase and pillar thing. I need to turn down my feedback because I hear myself a little too loud, so I speak quieter. Teams are tied. Yeti, the flying Aussie, straight to quad. That was a nice move. He got it too. So, neener, Sweden. And we have a tied game, and still no red armors for Sweden. That's unusual. Sure, that will be fixed shortly. Aha, Sweden takes a sliver of a lead over Australia. In relative terms, considering how nasty the frag count can get with the Sweden lineup, it is really a sliver. 4 frags. Rounding error. Okay, so Australia has 4 rockets. Just 2 reds, but 4 rockets. And that's not going to last. That's 1 down. Almost 2 to go. Good defense. That sent OK98 head first into wall. With a quad rocket. That was embarrassing. Teams are tied. Sweden has picked up a couple of reds now. Quad goes to Yeti. That's kind of embarrassing. BPS got kind of stuck there. I'm not sure what he was doing, but that was a red armored player taken out once and then a second time thanks to the beautiful respawn mechanic. World squishes OK98. We missed out on that one. But that's a 23 frag lead. And red armor domination from Australia. Does that mean they have map lock? Let's inspect that. Where are the blue guys? Well, I see 2 of them in the 2-on-2 map lock positions, but I'm not sure about where the 2 other guys should stay. And that will be answered another time because BPS has the quad now, so it's going to ruffle a few feathers. I'm gonna have to bind this. DPS, not quite sure what hit him. I'm not sure we were watching, so I'm not even sure what he is wondering about. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not good for Australia. Yes, yes. Most definitely they have done well with red armor control. But it's 2 quads in a row going to Sweden, and with some frags along the way. So that 20-ish frag lead from Australia is dwindling. Might want to watch out for this. They're doing well though, all hanging out at the low rocket with red armors on pretty much everybody. Just one rocket launcher though. That could be a problem. Nice move by Yeti. Is he gonna take out 2? Nope. Did he drop? I hope he didn't drop. He may have dropped. Tillman just picked up a rocket launcher at high. I don't know if it was the actual spawn or if it was a backpack. Panzerfaust moment with that rocket. How many kills? Oh, that's low RL available. Blind can't get surprised but 6th. How to miss an easy kill? Well, that's when you have somebody else shooting you in the back. That's a good excuse. I usually don't need any excuses, I miss the shots. So Australia's still in the lead. Just 13 frags. Okay, so what's happening? They have 2 rockets, 3 armors. Sweden has half of this right now. Swedish quad dies instantly. We haven't seen an Australian quad in a long time now. A long time. It's a few quads in a row that they haven't seen. They haven't been on the right end of. Okay, they're back to 20 with lead of 10 red armors over Sweden. Third game for fun. Hey, it's getting close to 30 now. Good job, guys. Come on. Yeah, that's the... I was saying, well, I haven't seen Australia with a quad in a long time. There we go. Catching up with style. Quite a few. This is a fruitful quad run, I think. Here's your ice cream. It's a little melty, I think, but what can I do? 37. Come on. Come on. They can do it. Oh, yes. Telefrag. Come on, you go, boy. Oh, that's going to be ice cream now, surely. No, he gets taken out by a mob of boomstickers. And I was about to say, wholesome rhymes with handsome, and then he got swarmed. Oh. 44 and counting. Things keep getting better for Australia in this matchup. Oh my, how they wished they'd had this count in the actual result of the official game that took place just before. I have to make a mental note of this. Australia, not too shabby on DM2. Their other map pick was, their map pick in the original series was DM3. That was better than the Scorn. That was better than on E1M2, if I remember correctly. We'll check that after the quad expires. And 54, still doing good. So there, I can type. Nice scores. So they did mildly better on DM3, but it really got out of hand, further out of hand, in late game, whereas E1M2 it was already quite far behind for a while. Wow, BPS. Cleaning an entire room like it's Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Surely Halsem can't keep dodging this forever. Okay, so BPS was going to rocket jump, and then a wild teammate appears. That might actually cost him the encounter here. Halsem, okay, well, it makes sense. Halsem only had the red and that's it. No weapons. 8 minutes to go. Sweden is closing in red armor pickup counts. Yeti again with the ninja rocket jump to quad, right in the brink of time. Clutch rocket jumps from him. Twice we've seen this in this match. In this map, specifically. One at the very start and one just now. And that's one more red to Australia, maintaining a healthy 10 red armor advantage over Sweden. Sweden is applying pressure back for sure. I mean, it's the lead isn't increasing anymore for Australia right now. You see it stuck at around 55, plus minus 2. Been like that for at least a minute. How much longer can they drag this on for? Who got the quad? That's a dead quad. Drax looks hell-bent on fishing out that kill. He's gonna get it. It was Skirk, I think. Come on. Finish him! There we go, and rocket back as a reward, and then surprise butt sucks from BPS. That de-escalated quickly. He gets rewarded for his hunt, and then everything gets taken away from him in a blink. Team kill. Ooh. But can't get the actual enemies hiding in there. Sweden is bringing this a bit closer. It's just a 50 frag difference. We have seen such comebacks on DM2. So this isn't over by any means. I mean, we all know the Swedish lineup is quite capable. It's not capable. It's not full fat Swedish lineup again. Like Santom isn't playing, etc. Australia could be having a much harder time in this one. Yeah, it looks like Sweden has finally awoken. And it's not looking good for Australia now. They have nothing. They have Yeti with 1 red armor and that's it. Did he even steal that rocket? Like no, he didn't even get it. Okay, just pushed him, bullied him. Is the adequate term. Bullied them. You think you're gonna get it? You think you're gonna get it? Nah. It's mine. And that 50 plus frag advantage that we saw from, that we were getting seriously used to from Australia even, has now been cut in half. Sweden is 9 red armors behind. .30 frags, so they're pushing back. 2 rockets for Australia, just 1. Oh, 3, that's good. It's even better. 3 RLs. Come on, Yeti, don't die. Yeti survives. Getting more rocket kills from Sweden, from Australia. .35, so Australia is finally reclaiming some of those lost frags. Well, some of that lost advantage, rather. 2 minutes and a half to go. Drax has studied at the Yeti School of Ninja Rocket Jumps. .32. It could still go suddenly really, really wrong for Australia, but I think they have this in the bag now. Still 10 reds ahead. It's been a while since we've looked at this. Skirk and Blind Cat. Clean play award. No team kills from them. .26, that's 10 lost frags for Australia. Well, lost frags. That's Sweden closing in by 10 frags. Oh, it looks like a big... Well, it looked like kind of a reset. Kind of a reset for Sweden. Yes, it is a practice game, which you can tell looking at the match tag. It has been changed to prac. So that was a nice consolation prize for Australia, winning the DM2 for practice. It's a practice. Could rematch one. Do we want to sit through one more map of whatever they choose to play? Are they going to go for one more DM2? Or... okay, 98 has to go though. Who's going to stand in for him? Rakate. Oh wow. Okay, so Blood Dog was offering... so there's a game between Australia and USA planned. And yeah, they woke up at 5 AM local time. Respect. So Rakate is in. Who shall be the fourth Swede? Shaka is going to be in there. I think he's in the official lineup, official roster for Team Sweden. It is, yeah, he's in there. It's BPS, Rakate, OK98, Shaka, Xantum, FGH, aka Vreten, Tumult, and Skurk. Australia needs to push the continent further north. Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to work. Shaka played versus Poland yesterday, so I just caught the scores and it looked painful, and I was glad I didn't stay up for that one. One more GM2. No! If they played again, that would be 2 DM2s. It's not 2 DM2s already, but you know what I mean. 2 DM2s is at least 1 DM2 too many. What do you mean bias? I don't know what you're talking about. If you're interested in seeing how it looks like from their side, Harlson is streaming. Twitch.tv/Harlson, Harlson. Oh yes, Motion sickness warning. If you go and watch any Australian POV, be aware that they use the what's it called? Roll angles thing. So the view is swaying left and right a lot. And if you have had a few drinks too many before, maybe reconsider your viewing choices for tonight or whenever. If you're in the EU, then conveniently or not, them playing with vomit-inducing settings happens at the same time as you finish drinking, so another DM3. DM3. Ack. I wanted to get that. Yeah, I think you're right. He might be puking regardless of the configs. Him and Lethal Wiz and Andy all together. It's Loktar's birthday, so heavy boozing. I mean, you may have seen clips of fun Loktar when it's not his birthday, so you can extrapolate the rest. I'm at Quad for your information, so I don't think I'm not sure they allow team overlay again. Yowza, that was something. Surprised he didn't get two out of one grenade here. It was a good start from Shaka. Okay, now we have Sweden in the lead. I think when in that previous game Australia started in the lead right away. It was a small lead, but they instantly got that lead, pretty much, and it wasn't challenged. I mean, it was challenged, but they didn't lose it. Telefrag the own quad. Okay, yeah, I blinked. It's midnight. I blinked. Ah, yeah, okay, so Yeti was still going for his ninja rocket jump. And he forgot to check his stack before performing the attack. You can see how that would be a problem. Oh! Okay, d'accord. That was nice. Let me double check something real quick. That's tracker, yeah. I think I need to change keyboards, or fingers even. There's got to be something clear, proportional, it doesn't have the info I want. I want it so that the tracker has always the same team and not friend versus enemy, so we can have blue and red, like in CS. And that way blue is always the same side, and red is always the same side. Because the kill feed is very useful. Well, as you play it's useful, but spectating it's nice as well, because you get at a glance depending on, no matter what the view changes, you get a feel for which team is performing the kills. I mean, I sort of get it. But like it's using 3 colors. I would like it to use just 2. I know I can change those. I have to investigate those settings. 10 red armors, lead for Australia, something we've seen before, except now they are down 2 frags. When suddenly Jibs saw a flurry of body parts, and I didn't even get the who that came from. Australia in the lead, even though BPS is having an incident at the kiddie pool. Two reds going to Australia. 2 reds. Yeah, it works too. 2 reds and rockets. They are in the lead. They have an advantage in armor. Looking good so far. Again, it's a shame they didn't get to play DM2 in the official map picks. As a reminder, this ended 2-0, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. I just didn't count the practice map scores at the end. This is practice, and the DM2 before that was practice as well. Ooh, Drax. Somebody wants his ice cream. There you go. Twenty frag leads, 13 reds ahead of Sweden, and Strax is already in position for the next squad. Oh yes, gotta love how the projectiles become quadded after you pick up the item, because that fire and forget rocket that he fired suddenly got a lot more powerful. You saw the victim being kicked away. I wonder if he got pushed into lava even. That would have been funny. Lava deaths are always funny in Quake. Change my mind. And we have entered familiar grounds with Australia 25 something ahead. Oof. What, dead? No shit, Sherlock. I don't know what you're defending, but it's gone. Maybe it was a rocket pack that he was saving for his friend. Awesome defending that high rocket. Anybody wants it? Anybody want rocket? No, no. Yeah, that's 3 RLs. Ooh, Blind can't drop his. Well, he dies. He didn't drop it. And Rocket pays the price. Nice defense. That red armor and mega health sure came in handy, didn't they? Still 24. Was that a ninja rocket jump from Harsam again? Yeah, they've all worked on that. Slight change of roster on the Swedish side. And with more people of the, let's say the A team back in the form of Shaka and Raket. And Raket is really good on DM2 as well. He's not Xantum level, but he's really good. And that doesn't seem to be phasing the Australians. It's like it makes no difference right now. but we all know it's very possible to come back from 30 frags on DM2. Very much so. So that could be what tips Sweden over into actually taking it back and keeping it. Sweden is getting more quads though. They have 2 weapons, they have quad, they have 2 armors. And the Australian lineup side is being reset here, they have nothing, and then now they do. That was BPS is a little he's not thrilled with what happened. Seriously? That was a nice push. Whichever Swede this was. Well done. And it's Shaka's turn to show us what he's got. And what he's got is a dwindling stack. Let alone his ammunition count. Holy cow. Oh no, 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 no. That is Shaka single-handedly taking this 10 frags closer and the rest of the team doing the extra work. And we have Sweden in full control. Four rockets. Teams are tied. Australia got reset. GetQuad again. And now things could go really, really poorly for Australia. And it's now that they're going to feel the difference. 14 frags. What? Who's doing that? Who? Shaka is. Shaka is going nuts. And we're getting the wrong point of view. I mean, BPS is a fine player and all, but he's not the one. What, 10 more frags? Okay, I'm going to switch to Shaka. Seems like his name is showing up a lot more than everyone else's. BPS with the quad. And now he's gonna get the kills. Just to spite me. Okay, he's gone. He's gone. That's fine. Kate and Shaka are still hanging on to their rockets though. That was a pretty quick swing in favor of Sweden. They scored 50 frags. Nearly unanswered for in, what, 3 minutes? So it kind of smells of map lock a little bit. That, yes, that. Sweden in red. I guess they're doing what it... Australian quad, come on. Come on, mate. There you go, let the weak guy in to cushion the blow. Okay, they're on a bit more even footing in terms of stacks and weapons. No, you don't. There you go, rocket back. Nah. Yeti putting in the work, going the extra mile for his team. In that particular situation, because his buddies aren't too far behind in the scoreboard. Yeah, it's working out for them. I'm not sure what exactly changed, but they have more armors, they have more rockets, and it shows. RL going to Yeti again. Quad, that's a quad. What? No! This is... there's a curse? There must be a curse or something. Another quad telefragged. "20 frags. 10 red armors up. 20 frags down." That was brilliant, that quad telefrag. Oopsie. Rocket casually getting the rocket kills left and right. Like he's running through fields, plucking flowers and whatnot. And it's rocket show time. That was a very well placed rocket, sent him right back where he came from. Really good shot. I don't know who shot that from Australia, but Brent Rambo approves of that rocket. "30 frags. Well, that was a nice kill streak from Sweden by Raket and his friends, backed by his friends even. Still 10 ahead. It doesn't matter at this point. 5 minutes to go. 35 and counting. Sweden's fully equipped. This isn't looking good for the next squad. I mean, this isn't looking good for Australia over the course of this next squad. Ooh, what? Yeah, okay. Harlson was only going to survive so long with 2 people shooting him, even with that much stack. He had Mega Hand Red. Had. Emphasis on had. It's all gone. He's toast. 40 kills, separating the 2 teams. 12, still 12 reds, okay, yada yada. That was a great pine. What's going on? Whoa, Tumman. Tumman is currently the deadest Swede on the server. That's a phrase, it's not. Yeti still carrying, well, not carrying, but he's emerging from the pack a little more. Panzerfaust. Again, rampage by BPS. Oh, and that's a good spot. Oh god, no. Finish him. Oh, with the slight bend on the airstrafe here, nice. And there we go. That's finally they catch him and terminate him. And that's Sweden 53 ahead. Ooh. Kill streak by BPS. Is Tumman going to follow suit? He's got the quad and 1 kill to get started with. I wonder what he's going to do. So everybody's kind of scrambling for resources. Not many reds, not many rockets. And Tumman can't find anybody, period. There you go, that's 1. Just on the brink of time, and he dies! Well done, taking out the quad. And we're back on Yeti. Solid performance from him tonight. He would be my MVP for the Australian side, that is. Definitely proven that he does in fact exist. Omega for you. Okay, final minute. Ah, there we go. The corner quad shot here. Ooh, fucking hell. They sent Tumen on a kamikaze mission to terminate that thing, but that went that escalated quickly. Holy cow! Well done. "20 reds more picked up by Australia, and yet they are 45 flags behind." Well, when you have Shaka and Raket joining the team, that kind of changes things a little bit. Impressive. Yeah, good showing by Australia. Looking forward to seeing these guys progress as the World Cup of QuakeWorld continues, or rather the GetQuad Nations, should call it.